Good morning and welcome back to another beautiful episode here at beautiful, scenic Riverside Marina, where the debris meets the sea. Nah, I love this place. All right, let's get straight into it. Today is March 17th. It is a Thursday. It has been a heck of a week. Can't believe it's only been a week, but I've got a lot done and we're just gonna roll straight through it. The first thing is, what am I sitting on? I am sitting on swim platform 3.0 right now. It is done, it is installed. I'm probably gonna change up the lines on it a little bit because I want them to be a little bit better, but same ones I used last season, but it's done and I just couldn't be happier with it. Yeah, everything that I've been putting in about it has finally come to fruition. Let's take another look at a few different angles so you guys can see it a little better. Here it is when it's down, and it's just a bit more space than the last one. It feels like a lot more, but it's only a little bit of space. And then pulling on this, just like last season, I can gently put it back. Ah, look at that. Completely out of the way. When the dinghy comes down, I won't be able to hit or scuff it. Stainless steel hinges are in. It is just beautiful. Let's take a look from down below. Whew. Look at that beauty. Now I've got tape on these ones because I still have to put in a screw. I either stripped those screws or broke them, and I'm just gonna have to get new ones. So they didn't give me any extras. But here's how it's gonna look. Really excited. I might put my decal, my home port, anything like that on the back of it. But generally speaking, this is it. This is the final product. I love it. I think it looks beautiful. It's highly functional, obviously. I'm very excited to be laying on the back of this as the water flows underneath and just kind of trailing my hand. Obviously, you guys, I'm pretty ready to get the boat out of here, get it moving, but we still got a ways to go. That's all right, because I've been doing a lot of other projects besides just that. I have been painting the top deck of the boat. Oh, that's right, top deck, it's done. And it is white. Now, it's great because the grip is already in here. I added a grit to the paint, and right now, you know, it's nice and wet, so I can really see just how grippy this stuff is gonna be. You don't want to be sliding off of this. Here's a really good example of just how much grit is here. Leaving the tape on because, well, I might still have to go back over a few sections that I missed, and I don't really want to do any more retaping. Taking the tape off is actually going to be the fun part, though. It's a pretty satisfying process. Now, the cockpit, I still have to do some more taping onto, and obviously painting. So that'll be what I'll be working on next, but it's all been scuffed and painted, so I'll be going through it pretty quick. But you know what? It's not just boat projects I've been doing this week. I've been doing more van projects. Let's take a look at that real quick. Ooh. This, folks, is what 3.5 gallons of epoxy can do to the back of a van. The floor panels were coming up because there's space underneath it. So I did a very, very good pour back here. And I am just in love with it. There's absolutely no air bubbles. It looks great, it feels great. It's now a fully waterproofed bottom. Oh, good morning, look who it is. Oh, good morning, my little junkyard doggo. Oh, well, this is fortuitous. Are you here for the video tour? Are you here to tell them about Riverside? Oh yeah, tell them about Riverside. Tell them about Riverside Marina. You can tell the quality of a boatyard by how happy the dogs are. Oh my God. Not entirely sure whose dog this is, but I love this dog all the same. Yes, I do. Oh, yes, I do. Oh my God. Even though she always knocks me over. Oh my goodness, making a cameo. Yes, cameo doggo. Oh, that'd be a good name for you too. Maybe I'll call this dog Cameo from now on. That's it. And then she just walks away. I love it. Her and the cat, they just come over, they get pet, and they just leave. Anyway, yeah, so I epoxied the floor of the van. It looks great. And then the roof up here, I did all of that. And I love it. It turned out great, and that's all there is to it. There'll still be more work for me to do on the van, but I'll be giving it back to my buddy soon while he comes back here to work. Gonna be changing up some of my trips, so my trip to the Canaries will be postponed a month. I did a bunch of spearfishing this week, got out for a day and had a load of fun. The video for that will be with my patrons. It's not a ton of footage, but it's some pretty cool stuff all the same. If you guys are interested, check that out, the Patreon page. And actually, let's give a quick thanks to my patrons. Alexander Taylor, Rolling with the Tide, Dustin Holland, Jeff Vander Mead, Todd Howman, Renee Chi, David Page, and newest members, Ken and Christine Birkenshire. Thank you guys so much. They support the page, they get access to exclusive content. I put videos and things in there that I don't put out to the public. They get videos early, and most of all, they support what I'm doing. So if you guys are interested in checking out my Patreon page, feel free to take a look in the description below. I'll see you guys over there. You.